Good day. Today we are going to go ahead and troubleshoot and fix on how to repair the video signal on a desktop. Everyone who's had a computer has ran into the situation where they turn on their monitor and this is what they get, that there's no video signal. This has happened to everyone sooner or later. Here are some of the basics for me to cover on how to go ahead and troubleshoot and fix this. Number one, to start, you want to always verify that the desktop is actually turned on. When you see this, this is where the power light is on this power button. If it's not turned on, turn it on. If it is turned on, you still want to turn it off by holding down on it until you feel no power, and then turn it back on. There's many reasons why you want to do this, number one, but that's the simplest and easiest. And that should resolve or solve a good portion of the problem. However, sometimes it doesn't. So if you turn it on and you've done this and you're still getting this error message, then what you may need to do is you may need to go to the settings that are built into the display. All displays will have advanced settings that are available to be accessed. If you tilt up the display, you'll see these little buttons, very, very inconspicuous, right next to the power button. Such buttons can be on the bottom here. Such buttons on other displays can be on the side. This one is on the bottom. So, how do you access that? Well, in this display, which is a Dell, it is typically you access it by the second button from where the power button is. And you have to use your index finger in order to find it. Obviously, here's your power button. The first button you can feel here, the second one. As soon as you feel the second one, you push it. Next thing you know, this little setting will come up. It appears, which of course we knew this already, we're seeing no video on HDMI 2. So what do? Well, chances are it's probably connected, and I can already give you the spoiler alert. On the back of this display is connected to HDMI 1, so it needs to be switched over to HDMI 1. How do we do that? Well, again, we hit the second button, and then as you can see, these little controls come up where you have up and down. We need to move up, and you can see here we are now at HDMI 1. Then it has a little checkbox, which is what you actually go ahead and kind of like push the button to get the signal connected, and boom, you do that, voila, it's now all video is up and running. Again, this is the manual way of adjusting things. I have now set the settings where it's supposed to be automatic, but just because something's set automatic, sometimes it can get confused and you may have to do it manually. One of the things that typically causes this settings kind of losing the settings or whatever is a lack of a battery backup. This home has a desktop with a great surge protector. It is one of the best surge protectors in the market. It's an APC. But a battery backup, it is not. And going ahead and having a battery backup along with a surge protector would preserve any settings if there were any power issues that kind of fluctuated. And that's what typically causes such errors. Thank you.